When I say that thing just knocked really hard, I hope it's okay. Hello, welcome to Sonyabeonit channel. Today I had to bring the car over to get like an alignment as well as an oil change. Let me go to the car. We'll talk in the car for a second before he actually come and get the car to do the necessary work that's needed for the car. But when I just turned in here, when I tell you that thing knocked really hard, I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna sit in the car until he come get the car. But let me say this: yesterday I was really messed up because I have never in my life tried to shortchange anybody when it comes to doing business. I just feel as though when it comes to somebody's money, don't play with it. Just don't play with it. And we had an agreement because I went by there, and I told y'all the story on yesterday, but we're gonna elaborate a little bit more about the story. So when it was all said and done, I told this gentleman, I didn't even ask him for a payment plan. I told him I'll just come back by Thursday because I knew that I would have the money. My son was going to give me the rest of the money. I knew I was going to have it by that following Thursday. So my thing was, I just come Thursday when I have all the parts as well as your money to give you, because right now I can't locate all the parts. So he said, well, see, can you get the rest of the parts? And no, just come Saturday at 10. And like I said, I was there Saturday from 10 to 10. And there was another gentleman there. He said, I just sit here and wait with you. God would put people, the right people in the right place to protect you. Because he didn't have to sit there. And then to go back yesterday and be there from 9:30 to 7:30, and you going to cut a fool on me? Wait a minute, that's not what we agreed upon. That's not what you said. And I repeated myself several times, and he would say, yes, that's what it is. I said, I have to take these cars back as a core. He gonna tell me, well, I've never heard anybody taking cores back for these particular parts. Now, with that situation, well, you can't really take the car. Well, how am I to get some money if I don't take the car? And furthermore, I have dealt with your brother before, and I've dealt with your brother before, and I've never had a problem. This is his establishment anyway. And I'm thinking to myself, I know the brother didn't say that. So let me go on in here and just talk to the brother right quick to get a clarification of what the hell is truly going on, okay? So then, okay, he follows me. The brother who did my car, not the owner, but the guy who did my car, he followed me to the auto parts store to take those parts back. I get out, I'm crying because I'm hurt. I'm really hurt. So the guys up there, when I tell you, they was just, oh my goodness, it was fantastic. It was really nice. The guy said, wait a minute, first I want to make sure you okay. What's wrong? And I said, I have these cords, I'm trying to bring them back. I told the guy who worked on my car to put everything back in the box, because by me not knowing which part was truly covered under my warranty, which I had almost 200, I had 150 some odd dollars covered under a core warranty, right? So the girl told me to bring everything back in the box, and they'll just look at the warranty and see what I had this, because me not knowing what part was covered, since all the boxes almost look the same, I said I'm not gonna mess up. I'm just gonna take all these boxes back up there. I said I was just gonna take all the boxes back up there. But the store manager is there. Once they took the parts in, the guy took the parts inside the store for me, he told the manager she's coming back for her core. And so the Indian guy, real nice guy, real nice. Everybody in there was nice except the female. She wasn't there yesterday. So he said, well, these parts right here, she just bought these parts and it's not covered under her core. And he specifically said that to the manager. The manager said, just take care of her. Just go ahead and refund the parts. And the boy looked in the box to see that those of the parts had just come off her truck. And that's what he said, these just came off her truck. She just purchased these. He told the guy to go ahead and still return it. Now, in order for this manager to tell this guy to go ahead and return it, just take care of her, return all the stuff, he said. One of the guys said, at least you're getting all your money back or whatever. But still, I was not thinking, because the first thing clicked in my mind, okay, this guy's sitting outside waiting for me. Almost like he gonna hit me or something, you know, because the way he was raised. He was just raised. He had been lying. He had been saying that his brother don't pay him. He does the work, but his brother get the majority of all the money. If he did work about $500, he probably get about $150. And I told him at one point, I said, well, that's a slow hustle on your part. If you allow your brother to give you that little bit of money and you claim you do all the work up here and they don't do no work and they always going out and enjoying life, this or the other, then that's a slow hustle on your part. And furthermore, as a customer, I don't want to hear that. That's between you and your brother. I don't want to hear that. And then he act like as if he was doing me a favor. No, this is the price you told me you would do the upper and lower ball joints, as well as bypass that heating core hose. This is what he agreed upon. So to make me feel like, you know, I'm getting over or you doing me a favor, no, you're not doing me a favor, but I'm gonna do you one, because I'm not coming back. I told him I'm not coming back because I don't appreciate how I was treated. I do not appreciate it whatsoever. By me being up there so long and all these guys up there, every time they smoked a cigarette and put one out, they lit another one. I felt like I have inhaled 20 cartons of secondhand smoke. When I tell you the first thing that I did when I got home, before I even truly went in the house, I just took off all my clothes and went to the bathroom to, you know, take a bath or whatever. And my lungs was hurting so bad, as if I was coming down with like a sore throat. My lungs was hurting like I was coming down with a sore throat, but it wasn't that. I had inhaled so much cigarettes that it made me feel sick. So I didn't care if customers up there just smoking. And I think yesterday I was the only female up there, and I sat in the same chair in the corner for all those hours from 9:30 until 7:30. But the guy who owned the place, one of the guys who owned the place, he said, you know what, don't let nobody try to steal your joy like that. But I'm thinking to myself, y'all the owner of this establishment, you should put him in check if he's just working under your business. Although that is your partner's brother, y'all need to put him in check to say, you know, you don't do customers like this. And if you told her price, then you got to honor that price. It is what it is. So I'm sitting up here waiting for them to go ahead and do this alignment. But I noticed when I came in here, when I tell you that wheel clocked really hard, I just don't realize some of the things that I have to go through. When you spreading love and trying to do right by people, you'll be surprised some of the things that come your way. But when you're doing wrong by people, or you're doing something wrong, you'll never have any issues. You never have any issues. And the reason that I'm posting this video, because I just want to say, even in the midst of whatever a person is going through, just hold fast on it. God will see you through. But not only that, don't feel like, okay, I keep doing all these good things and these bad things keep happening to me. Don't feel that way. It will make you feel that way, but try not to feel that way is what I should say, because God got you. The more I try to do for people, now that I'm on YouTube and doing even more so than my everyday life, because I help people in my everyday life, and then I just want people to be happy in general. We go through so much on a daily basis. Why do we have to hurt one another so much? I don't understand that. We go through enough as it is. We all are robbing Peter to pay Paul in most cases. So why we can't try to help one another and do something positive for each other without feeling like, you know, I'm getting the most, or why she always get this, why she get this, that, or the other. Have you ever thought of the work that a person may have put in and God is rewarding them for their good deeds? Stop being that way. Stop thinking somebody else is going to get ahead of you and you ain't there yet. Everybody has their due process to go through in order to get where they need to go or need to be, and God is going to take care of the rest. Stop looking at somebody else's life and wishing you had their life. I've been plenty of time, I've looked at somebody in the past in my younger years and said, I wished I had this, that, or the other, but I didn't know what else came along with that. So always in life, strive to receive what you're supposed to have and be the very best that you can towards yourself as well as to others, because you want to treat people how you want to be treated. And if you can be a blessing to somebody, even in the midst of your problems, and that's, I always put that at the end of my videos, Even in the midst of your own problems, help somebody along the way if you can. And God is going to see you through whatever. He's going to reward you for it. The greatest gift that you will ever receive in life that comes with no backlashes, it won't come from man. It's going to come from a higher source. And that's where you want it to come from. So stop trying to get praises from other people and just know in your heart of heart when you're doing something right. And it's going to come back to you when it's supposed to come back to you. So I'm sitting up here now trying to get an alignment. I'm going to go ahead and get an oil change too. He said 100. I don't know how I came out to that, because if the alignment is $79 for 15% off, that should be like 67. And then the oil change I think is like 20. That should be 87. What kind of damn tax did he come up with? I'll see y'all, but let me go because he's coming to the car. Okay, y'all, so we're going to sit outside. He's going to take the truck to the back and go ahead and do the oil change right quick. And then they'll come back. That tire look at that tire. That tire look like it's going to fall off. You see that? Look at my tire, y'all. Look. That tire look like it's going to fall off. Do you see how that tire is leaning? But it's sad. People try to take advantage of females. That's sad. It is sad. I know a little something about cars, and what you're not gonna do that to me. And what happened to me? No, I don't wish that upon nobody. I don't do people wrong. And for these guys to come to my aid, like, why is this guy sitting out here waiting? Damn, who have a business and follow their customers to return some parts when you made an agreement? Okay, so if I had given him that money, so
I gotta say something.
how was he gonna give me a receipt for the money I was gonna give him? I'll call y'all back. I'll call you right back. He finna show me something about the car. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, my goodness, that's a bad deal.
Yeah.
Oh man, the tires are chewed up too, bad. What is that?
I just had it done yesterday though, which I know I need some new tires, but I went yesterday to have this done. I really went Saturday to have the upper and lower ball joint done. I got there at 10 o'clock and leave to 10 that night, so I had to go back yesterday.
We're not doing alignment. He's not doing alignment. Oh, it's not? That is a bad deal. Who did it for you?
That ain't right.
That's not, yeah. The tires are not. What did they do? A tie rod?
No, they did the upper and lower ball joints on it.
Ooh, yeah.
That ain't right.
No, that's not right at all.
I can't even hold it on the road.
No, you can't. Look at it. That will.
I'm gonna call him. So you don't need it. So what you saying? Wait before you do that alignment? Because he claims.
We'll take it back to them so they'll fix it now.
Okay.
Let me find out what's caused it first.
Okay. Please do that, because what I went through yesterday, I was in tears.
10 hours?
I was there from Saturday from 10 to 10, and he still didn't finish this side. He didn't even get to the other side. So yesterday I was there from 9:30 to 7:30.
What? Don't go back there. Could have came to us.
You know what? It's hard trying to find somebody who's trustworthy, and they ain't gonna shoot you out your money.
Yeah, but
so I didn't know nobody.
I understand. We're not doing any of this. I'm doing this.
But I barely can keep this on the road.
Yeah, I want to see what's going on.
And the people at AutoZone said, "No, your tire look, it's gonna fall off." No.
He needs to buy you a tire. The tires are chewed up because of that. They're chewed up pretty bad.
He said, "No,
you feel across, they're so chewed up, you're not gonna get a smooth ride out of this at all." Even if
which, like I said, I was gonna get some new tires. I'm working on trying to get some tires. There's another tires that kind of warped.
We sell tires here.
Huh?
I sell tires here. You buy 3, get 1 free.
How much?
I'll price them for you. I will price them for you. Let me look at this and see what you got going on first.
Okay. Before you do anything, because I
let me find out. Maybe it can be fixed if we find out what they did wrong here.
Okay.
But that's the safety issue. What you don't want is that tire to snap
and fall off.
Fix it. This is also. I can fix it to make it done right when you're here. We do everything here. Brandon said you have a but I want to see what's happening, what's going on.
Before you do the alignment?
Oh yeah, you don't want to do alignment like that. Let's make sure what's going on. That's going to shake and roar like crazy, but that's dangerous right there.
And when I turned it here, it clocked like it's going to fall off.
About to find out for you.
All right. So they even said it's not right. It's just not right. And I'm trying not to get upset today. I'm really trying not to get upset. And y'all heard what they said. It's not right. I'm not paying them. I'm not paying them. he just said it's not right. Let me sit here and try to compose me. I'll call you back. Okay, y'all, so we're still waiting. They didn't do it right. That's how I thought so. So he had to fix the problem for me. He did that. I'm getting the oil change done on the car as well as an alignment. And after we leave here, I think we're going to go over here and get us a veggie patty, not a beef patty. We're going to get a veggie patty because it's on sale on Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. So, yeah.
Alright, 130. That's how that.
Call.
Well, yeah, I'm not doing the line. It's 132.37. That's for a $100 repair and 18-hour oil change.
Call.
Cincinnati Care, Sean. Here's my card. If you ever have any questions, give us a call. I can see I can help you out a little bit because I know you need this kind of. All right, 104.69.
Thank you so much.
And that's my card. If you have any questions, come on back and see us. We do everything here.
Thank you so much. Sounds good.
Now, I got to think Titan's going to, if it pops back out, come back and see me. I have to might figure something else, but as tight as I can get it.
There's a possibility it could pop back
I
out?
would think so. There's always a possibility because then they got.
Because you said it was upside down or something?
Well, yeah, you got slides where you can adjust it to the control arm slides. It was all the way out, and the little bumper's a bumper, and it was about that far past the bumper spot where it's supposed to rest on.
Oh my goodness.
So
it wasn't safe for me to ride me and my kids in.
it was really tight. I don't think with the anywhere because it was tightened.
But it was some right.
It just wasn't on
to line.
Yeah.
I'll see you soon.
Like I said, when you dropped it down, they had to sing it. They should never let it go, especially when it come in that way. When you drop it down, so, that's weird. Let me fix
it. It didn't go in that way though. It went in straight.
That's what I'm saying. So they should never let you leave like that.
Okay, so we're gonna get a veggie patty today. They have some good food. They've been here for a long time too. All right, y'all. Let me pay for this right quick. They're good. So hold on for a second. Look at this right here, these coconut drops. All right, y'all, let's head on out. We're gonna go buy probably some tires for my car. I need some to wash my hands with. Is that some water? It is. Okay. I think they kind of went up on the patties, but they're good. Let me show you how it looks. Get into it. They have cabbage on the inside. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this right quick. I want to talk my mouth full. I'll see you guys in a minute. See, it only has cabbage on the inside. No meat. See? Look. Cabbage. Okay, y'all, so now we're up here at Discount Tires. Gotta check on some tires for the car. A lot of people up here today, too. This is where I bought my tires from originally. So I decided to come back and see. Okay, so they're gonna come out to do a check on the tires.
Whoever installed your upper control arm and your sway bar lead is missing something. Something isn't right. Either it's the wrong upper ball joint or something, because those wheels should not be leaning.
Caving in.
Something is definitely not even close to okay. So whoever installed those parts definitely either didn't finish the job or didn't do the right job. But those definitely should not be leaning like that. None of this.
Oh, it was worse than that. This morning I went to Precision Tire.
Yeah.
It was actually hanging out this way.
Was it?
But he said that it was reversed some kind of way, so he pushed it in. But now looking at it, hell, it looked like it's caving in
He's
now.
got way too far in. I mean, we don't do that type of work here, to be honest with you. I just know from I work on my own vehicles. That's what would be considered a negative camber, and that is not right. That is nowhere.
That one ain't even right.
No, that is nowhere even close to right. That's you will burn out the inside edge of a tire in a couple hundred miles. And they're both doing it. That was a little bit worse, but when they either they didn't adjust the camber at all when they put the parts in. Or they put the wrong parts, or there's something else that somebody's going to change.
Because it's really not safe even driving it on that. So once the guy
when he tried to do something to this tire just then,
Yeah.
he said don't get an alignment until I can get some tires for it.
I mean, it depends on how much adjustment you have, but that would be a lot of adjustment to get that right. Looks like you had upper and lower ball joints.
Yep.
Tie rod or sway bar links.
Yep. You can see it.
Yeah, there's new components in it.
Yeah.
I mean, they are new. They definitely put them in there. If
The car wasn't like this when I took it in.
the 4-liter tires, and I'm just being honest with you, that, I mean, I used to do alignments. This is what I used to do for a living.
Okay.
I've never seen a car that would have enough adjustments to bring that back out. That is bad. I would take it straight back to the shop who did the work and have them at least get it close before you mess with tires.
Okay.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to sell you tires, but
I'm glad you're honest about
at
it.
this point, something more important than tires is going on right now.
Right.
You've got something in there that is way out of whack. Like I said, it'd be different if it was, close, but that's not even close. We're talking a difference of, I mean, it's 2 inches further in on the top.
It is. It is.
And I mean, normally if it's out of alignment, if the camber's out, we're talking a couple of degrees, not a couple of inches.
Right.
I mean, if it's out of alignment, the camber, it should be to where you can barely even see it leaning, and that's considered bad alignment.
Okay.
This, I'm thinking either the components were incorrect that he put in there, or he needs to at least get it close before you change the tires and get the alignment done.
Okay.
Because right now you put tires on.
Because the guy that I just left from, I just paid him to try to push that in, and what I paid for that, it's like people just robbing me for the last couple of days.
I mean, what I would do, I don't know who you use. The only people we use are just go there, tell them we sent you down there,
Okay.
and they can probably at least give you an idea what you need
Okay.
before you go any further, replacing more parts. They could look under there and tell you exactly what I just saw too.
Okay.
But that's what they do. They do alignments, they do suspension work. So
But
they
overall, I'm still gonna need some tires.
yes,
So
you will need tires.
well, let's talk about a price on tires. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, y'all, so I don't drink, but I really want something to drink right now. I really do. I really want something to drink. Where you at? Right now. Right now. I don't drink. I'm gonna go home and park this car. Well, you know what? My son tried to tell me and I didn't listen. Sometimes we got to learn how to listen when people say something. And don't be so stronghold on doing something differently, I guess. I don't know. Let me go down here and see what they're saying. I'll call you back. Okay, y'all, we're gonna take it on in. I stopped by Publix to get me some ice, and I picked up a couple of other things. I'm tired. I'm really tired. So I hope you enjoyed the time we shared together. Until next time, be blessed. Bye.